Hey Josh, it's Monday, and I'm trying out a new spot to see how it looks, I guess. So first off, to answer your question from last week, um, it's been going. I haven't really been able to do a lot this past week or I think the week before as well, because it's been a bit of a crazy week with both what happened 2 weeks ago that I told you about, and then also just last week. Work was crazy last week. I don't think that there was a single day outside of Thursday that I got out before 6:30. I think every other day I was there until at least 6:30, sometimes even 7. So, yeah, that was fun. I got out early on Thursday, though. I got out at 4, a little after 4, actually. And then I had Friday off. I found someone to cover me for that, so yeah, that was a much needed day off from work, that's for sure. However, like I said, I haven't really been able to do much. I did send out a few more today because I actually got out at a decent time today, which I was very surprised about. But yeah, so it's been going. In other news, though, since I'm not sure if I have mentioned this much or not, this coming Sunday is my Endreign, my first Endreign for the Riverbank Revelers, so that's exciting. Unfortunately, there is a big event going on for the Kingdom of the Rising Winds during that a lot of the people that are regulars at my park who aren't actually part of the Riverbank Revelers, they're going to be going to that instead, which is a little upsetting, but hey, oh well. Good news, however, with that though, is that we've actually recruited a couple of people, or at least potentially recruited a couple of people, I should say. There was one guy that was walking around with his family, not yesterday, but a week ago from yesterday. Yeah. Sorry, my brain just decided not to work there for a second. But yeah, he was walking around with his family, and he actually has done DAG before, and so he kind of knows his stuff, and so he was interested in checking it out. So he's gonna try to be there this week, and then the other one, which I found kind of funny, is one of my neighbors here might be joining us as well. I went to Emerald Glades, which is the one in the park in Medina. I went there on Saturday to hang out because I was going to be busy yesterday, and I still wanted to get some swinging of foam out. And as I was grabbing all of my stuff and getting ready to head back to the back into the apartment, I was in the parking lot, and he noticed my comedically large tricorn, which, if you have not seen it, this is my comedically large tricorn. It is comedically large. Anyway, he saw me wearing that, and he kind of asked me a bit about what I was doing, and so I explained to him, and he was just like, I've actually always kind of wanted to check that stuff out, and so I was just like, hey, you're more than welcome to join us at our park day this weekend. And so yeah, I got his phone number. I'm gonna message him probably either Friday or Saturday, be like, hey, this is your neighbor, you still interested in checking it out on Sunday? So I'm gonna message him about that, but I'm definitely excited for Endreign. I have quite a few ideas for it. Ellen is my prime minister and the only other leader that I have currently. Her and I have been trying to brainstorm a couple things. we were really wanting to do a quest, but I don't think we're gonna have enough people there to do that, because we're gonna have at most 5, maybe 6 people at the most, and that's just not really enough. Well, 2 of them are going to be new though as well, so that's not really enough to do a quest. But I'm planning on doing some battle games, planning on doing some class-based battle games. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I went to Emerald Glaze on Saturday, was to check out some of the stuff that they did, get a few ideas from them, and just sort of figure out some other games and such to do, because I'm kind of tired of just swinging some foam and maybe playing some Calvin Ball, which Calvin Ball is quite the game. I'll tell you a bit more about that next time you're here, if you join us in a at a field. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. I want to do a kind of tournament sort of thing. Not sure how well that's gonna go though. I'm not planning on doing like a bracket system or anything. I'm basically just gonna be like, hey, who wants to be in a tournament? And then just be like, alright, these two fight, and then so on and so forth. I'll figure it out when I can. I'll figure it out eventually, as I keep saying. But yeah, another thing that I wanted to do is maybe a dungeon game. Problem is, though, that I'm gonna need a monster for that. Good news is that Theo might be there, and I'm sure he's always more than happy to play a monster. So yeah, well, I'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. So far, I'm the only one that's running for Monarch again, though, so not going to be anything too major there. Hopefully I'm able to get a few more people to be leaders, because it's rough only having 2 leaders, not gonna lie. But yeah, so I'm definitely excited for all that. So Josh, my question for you is, do you have any ideas on what I should do for the Endreign? And keep in mind, we're gonna have at most 6, actually now that I'm thinking about it, at most 7. 7 people there, so if you got any ideas, I'm all ears for that. So that'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.